Hello beauties, beautiful October Sunday, starting to get chilly a little bit, and from the comfiness of my couch today, because I'm in a nourishing process after the season, I wanted to speak to you today of nourishment. As we are in this cycle this month dedicated to menopause and premenopause, and one of the things that is super important at any stage of a woman's life and every day at some point of the day, but especially in periods which are challenging or that we are not so grounded, nourishing ourselves in all aspects, in all ways, is a beautiful way to get grounded, to honor our divine feminine, to reveal our divine feminine, and to stay balanced and healthy. So how do we nourish ourselves physically? It's not about eating more, it's about physically, in terms of food, is becoming more conscious of what we are ingesting, because what we eat is what we are and what we become. Whatever we eat becomes our body. So starting to be more aware of what we eat and try to nourish ourselves by eating more fresh food and less old food. So old food is everything that is in packets, everything that is dried, and fresh food is everything that is raw or from the garden or fresh. Yes, even if you cook it, try to cook things that are fresh and things that are nourishing for the body, that are giving you energy, because there are foods that are giving you energy and there are foods that are taking your energy and there are foods that have no energy. So nourishing myself is taking care of ingesting foods that are giving energy to my body, not taking energy to my body. So for example, things that are taking energy from our body are things that are too much cooked, too spicy, that are old. And for example, things like coffee, alcohol. So stimulants are giving you energy in the moment, but they are taking you a lot of energy. So they give you a peak and then they give you a down. Things that are heavy to digest, these are taking your energy because your energy is used to try to digest this for many hours. So eating light foods, not too hot, not too cold, also drinks that are nourishing for your body, that are easy to digest and that are giving you energy and vitamins and minerals. So choosing the best foods is a way to nourish yourself. Another way to nourish your physical body is with healthy sleeping. Now, sleeping earlier and rising earlier, and doing a sleep routine where you prepare yourself for sleep. So your sleep is a nourishing sleep, where you leave all your problems behind before you go to bed. So you sleep with a clear head and a clear heart and a relaxed body. And then you are really rejuvenating. Nourishment is creating rejuvenation, right? Another way to nourish ourselves is to choose movement practices that are not stressing the body, not pushing the body, but rather nourishing it. Like slower yoga practices, or walks in nature, or running not very quickly and not too much, but less than other days that we run a lot. So in moments that we want to nourish ourselves, we give ourselves a little bit of space off our limits. So we don't want to push ourselves to the limits, rather to stay a little bit behind the limit and to give relaxation, to give more breath, to give more attention to our body, to observe more our physical body and the places that needs more energy and more breath, and give it to our body. To take time to stay in silence is also nourishing for body, and both for mind and heart and soul. So silence is an important part of the process of nourishment. So moments of staying alone to find wholeness, journaling, just sitting and observing, looking without moving, like meditation, and breathing, breath work is nourishing. Other thing that is very nourishing is just being on the couch and reading a book, a nice book that is nourishing also your inner being, with information that is not stressing you but giving you inspiration. What nourishes you? Because then there is also a very personal approach to that. What is nourishing for you? What is nourishing for me is not the same, right? Except from basic things that are nourishing to all of us, there are also special things that nourish each one of us. And it can be like going and diving in the sea. It can be laying down or under a tree and just being there, listening to nature, or walking barefoot on the grass. I don't know. Nature is nourishing, you know. Going in nature always is nourishing and balancing. So as autumn comes in the northern hemisphere and we start to unwind a little bit, but still the weather is nice to go out, it's very important that we take the time to go in nature, to nourish ourselves and balance before the cold hits, and then we spend more time indoors. So reflecting on nourishment and how important it is to stay grounded, balanced, and whole. Many times, because of being depleted and running all the time and doing, we become empty and we unbalance. So nourishing ourselves is a very important process, and as everything is cyclical in life, and there is times for running and rushing, there is times for unwinding and nourishing ourselves. And it is very important to listen inside, to take the time and the silence to listen and see, what does this being me needs at this moment to feel good and to feel in balance. So this is my insight and reflection for you today. I hope you are nourishing yourself this Sunday, and I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Sending you much love. Namaskaram.